Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I hope that you are all doing well. And I just decided to come on here and do a little channeled tarot card message for you guys. It's going to be a channeled message from your person. We're basically going to do like an energy check-in, but I also have written down some little phrases or words or things that your person wants to say to you right now that maybe they can't say. So yeah, I'm excited. We'll see what comes through, and I think we should just jump right in. I'm going to try to be louder, but I might not be able to be super loud in this video, so you might have to wear headphones or something like that. So yeah, I think to start, I'm just going to I'm going to read what I wrote down after I was doing my meditation and tapping in to the radio frequency of what this reading is going to be. So yeah, this is going to be messages from your person. So if you have a counterpart or you have a lover or even an unrequited love, I was getting past loves coming up. I was also getting, let me actually look. Yeah, it's like you might be remembering a past love, or a past love might be remembering you that you may not talk to at this point. So this could be no contact. This could be someone that you only talk to every once in a while. It could be someone that you haven't talked to in years. So it's going to be different for everybody since this is a collective reading, but I'll just read to you what I got channeled from this person. So yeah, I miss you so much. Every day that passes with no contact, you are my rock. I also got the message, please chase me. So this person might be missing your chaser energy or your open heart. I also got the message, I can't give you what you want or deserve right now. Please don't move on. So it seems like this person is having a lot of thoughts about you right now. I think they miss you a lot, and maybe you were a sense of stability in their life, not in a sense that you paid for them to exist or live. You very well could have helped them financially, but it's giving the energy of you are the thing that kind of helped me stay grounded, or helped me remember my center, or helped me feel safe and secure in a chaotic world. So yeah, this person is very much missing you right now, and why they can't tell you that, I think it could have to do with pride and ego. They don't want to seem very vulnerable right now, even though it feels like I just got the image of the energy of when your skin feels raw, or it's red and irritated and very sensitive. I think that's how they're feeling right now. They're feeling very raw, very emotionally vulnerable, and maybe that's not something that's very normal for them, or they don't allow themselves to feel like that. But I also am seeing the image of the head in the hands type of energy. So yeah, they're having a lot of thoughts right now. And I don't think they're letting you know what those thoughts are. It's kind of like they're letting them simmer / boil until they boil over, and they don't know what else to do but speak how they feel. So I think they're going to use me to help get the message across that they can't really say. There might be a language barrier, there might be some sort of problem with communication between the two of you. It might be hard to not have miscommunications in this connection. Also, if you see the camera shaking, it's because it's propped up on my desk, and every time I touch it, she jiggles. So yeah, we're just gonna tap into this energy some more and see what the vibes are. I think to start, you guys know the drill. We always start with some sound clearing, sound healing. I already said my prayer before, because I'm going to try and make this a quick reading, which we'll see. Because I don't want this battery to go low. I charged the phone as much as I could, so. Gotta get a good one. I think you should invest in a tuning fork. There are some very cheap ones. I think I got this on TikTok Shop whenever I was on my little TikTok Shop kick. But yeah, they're very nice, and it's better when you like hold it to your ear. But yeah, let's get the energy out right now for this person towards you. Like, I feel like the reading that I wanted to do, or that I felt very called to do, because I wrote down a couple of different ideas that came through, and one specific one was like, what is in this person's heart for you? What does this person's heart want to tell you that maybe their mouth can't, or their words can't? So what is in the collective's person's heart for them right now, Spirit? What's in the collective's person's heart for them right now? Like, I feel like in a lot of ways you awakened this person's heart, and maybe they did yours as well, but I think coming into this connection, you might have been very open-hearted, very emotionally open and emotionally welcoming and safe within yourself, so that it felt like this person felt safe to do the same. But obviously that can be scary if you're not used to it. So what is in this person's heart for the collective, Spirit? What is in this person's heart for the collective? I would have taken that card if I didn't shuffle, but okay. What is in this person's heart for you? Healing the heart. So this person, okay, and if you didn't notice, I have this little locket where you put a picture inside of it with your love. It's feeling very sentimental. It's feeling very much like devotion energy. But in this person's heart for you it literally feels like the way that they feel about you is helping them to heal their own heart. You activated a part of them that they didn't know was able to be activated. They didn't know a heart activation or a heart awakening was something that could happen. They were pretty much numb to the possibility of love. But it feels like this person is reclaiming their power through these feelings. It's helping them reclaim their power. And I think this card came out yesterday or in one of the last readings that I did. So we're going to read the booklet for this. Healing the Heart, 27. So the number 27 or 32 could be significant, or even 5. My nose is a little bit stuffy right now. All right. Ooh, and this is a beautiful picture, very powerful. Look at her eyes. They're so intense and deep and soulful. Pardon me, guys, you're probably gonna hear me sniffling, but we're still here. And hey, maybe that's a part of channeling. So the Healing the Heart card, power of self-love. This person has helped, or you have shown this person a new way to love themselves. So let me read this to you guys. The Priestess of Personal Power brings you a message of hope and healing. This connection has brought hope and healing for them. Sacred geometry encases her upper 4 chakras, with the lower circle moving through her heart center. This represents the healing energy coming to lift you up and bring you true peace and personal power. Ooh. Your love lifted them up. It brought them peace, comfort, and also, I won't even say brought, I feel like brings It helps them connect to their own personal power, their own inner power. The priestess reveals the inner strength you can call upon to overcome past heartbreaks that may have left you hurt and full of longing. The pain could be from a recent breakup, or it may be the lingering ache from a love long lost ago. Remember what I said? This connection can have to do with a past love, past connections. The scars in the heart center might even relate back to misinformation or mistreatment in childhood. In fact, issues of rejection, abandonment, and even betrayal may be driving your present perspective on love. Interesting. So it's like, I think they're being awakened, illuminated to a lot of their perspections. How do you say that word? Perceptions. They're being drawn to a lot of their perceptions that they've had about love itself through this connection. It's teaching them a way to look at love differently, because it's like they never touched this potency of this like true love, this sacred love. So it seems like this connection is teaching them how to heal. These past experiences have caused a shutting down, rejection. Nope, that's not what it says. These past experiences have caused a shutting down reaction and emotional resistance to love in spite of your mental desire for it. Oh my gosh. Guys, this connection has illuminated them. I think that they were resistant to love. Like I said before, they numbed themselves to love. They didn't think that it was something that would be for them, or true love, I should say, even if they had the mental desire. And I think in this connection, you could have seen that firsthand, especially in the beginning stages. It's like you could see that they wanted to have this love, but it was almost like they didn't know how to hold it because they hadn't gone within their own heart yet. They hadn't healed that numbness that they felt, or that emotional resistance to love before. It says now it's time to heal the old heart wounds and reverse the faulty conclusions that are actually blocking your desire. The circle of consciousness and thought represents your higher intentions where love is concerned. Within each powerful vortex of personal energy, it is expanding the strength of your relationship with yourself. You always have the choice to love and care for yourself. Have the choice to love and care for yourself. You always have the choice to vent your frustrations and take action on your own behalf. When you consciously release old fears and desperate needs, you will awaken the strong, autonomous person within, and your daily life force will protect waves of joy and confidence, two truly irresistible energies in the universe. So the affirmation is, it is safe and comfortable for me to love and be loved. I live in my personal power, loving and encouraging myself every single day. Yeah, I think this, like I said, it's literally what I said. This connection helped them feel safe, secure, stable enough to be. And I think that scared them. And I think despite it scaring them, it is helping them reclaim their own power. Despite the uncomfortability that it takes to go into the heart, to heal the heart, this connection illuminated like a pathway for them to do that. You might have even given them advice about something about to do with healing the heart, or given them like said something literally like, maybe you have to heal some stuff in your heart, or maybe you have some stuff you need to work through regarding this or this or this. I think you paved a way for them that they didn't know was there or possible of being there, and you showed them like a sacred geometrical, is that a word? A sacred geometry kind of path through the mundane, through their heart. Yeah, I think this connection is teaching them how to reclaim their power and how to remember that it's safe to love and to be loved, because this connection made them feel safe. I think also it was unfamiliar to them, so it was hard for them to grasp onto it or to hold it. Like I said before, it didn't feel like they could really hold this love because they hadn't even learned that within themselves yet. They never went on the journey through the heart like you have, or like you are now. So this is not just a connection that's like, oh, we go on some dates and we decide to start dating, and and that's it. Now we're boyfriend and girlfriend, and we have these labels, and that's what it's gonna be. You very well could have gone on a date with this person, but I think this connection is a lot deeper than that. This is a connection of the heart, of bringing you and this person back into connection with the sacred, and back into connection with your true heart, your true the safety that it feels to be loved and to love. It's also connecting you to your personal power. I think it's interesting how Healing the Heart talks about reclaiming your power, your personal power. And then we have the actual Reclaiming Your Power card. So we'll read that. Interesting. So this is about looking at situations, patterns in your life that are threatening to take over. So I think in regards to how this person feels in their heart towards you, it gives me the energy of like a light kind of showing them the maybe venomous or tempting or even strangling energies that kind of reside in their life. And it's a reminder to be honest with yourself and investigate your relationships and your daily activities to determine what may be harmful or dishonoring to you, or even be consuming to you. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. I think we all have quote unquote toxic traits that we need to work through. I think it's the act of becoming aware of them and working to better ourselves that is important. But I think that another reason this connection maybe felt uncomfortable for this person in the past is because of how illuminating that it was for them. How you held up a mirror to this person and was like, okay, this is what's happening. These are the things that I'm noticing, and these are the things that I don't want in a connection, or this is something I'm noticing that is toxic, or it's not healthy, or it's not consistent, or it's not honoring who I am. Or even this person is noticing the things that they are doing in their own life that's not honoring who they are, and they're also noticing the ways in which they didn't honor this connection in the way that they should, or the way that they feel it should have been, because they were very much wrapped up in their in some harmful behaviors that are consuming to them, consuming to their spirit, and numbing to their heart. So interesting. Yeah, this connection has shown them the ways, and you. It has been a sacred mirror for the both of you. You both have enlightened or shown each other a new path, or the path that you were both taking was not completely in alignment with your soul. It's interesting because it is such a mirror. Yeah, both of you have awakened each other's self-sabotaging behaviors, your issues with loving and being loved, your issues with being seen, or your fears with being seen. They've awakened did I already say self-sabotaging behaviors? I think so. They awakened they made you guys more mindful of the patterns that you each have in your life, and they have helped you become aware of the patterns in your lives that are not serving you. And that is uncomfortable, because a lot of times we're very comfortable in our own patterns because it's normal. It's a habit. It's become something that's normal for us. Normal, I say in quotations. But I think this connection illuminated, especially for this person in the heart, how these patterns are not in alignment with who they are or what they want to be in a connection or in their life. And I'll say the same thing for you with them, because it's like it's two ways. Yeah, this connection has helped the both of you become conscious and courageous to change certain habits, certain things. On the bottom of the deck, we have sacred breath and sound. I want to read this one. I might want to get one more from this deck for what this person feels towards you in their heart. The priestess of the breath of life brings the light of the dolphin to you. This important totem has long been a symbol of the life force embodied in breath, movement, and sound. This card is telling you to bring the dolphin's easy-flowing pattern to the breath of your life force at this time. Healing is available to you now on both physical and personal levels. Deep breathing can relieve stress, initiate and accelerate healing, and raise the resonant vibration of your chi, or life force. I don't know why I'm getting this. This could just be from in my connection, but it could also resonate. You could have also literally just helped this person learn how to breathe deeper. It seems like such a simple thing, but it is such a healing act to give yourself, because we move so quick. And I'll move deeper into the message. You help this person learn how to slow down, how to not take things so seriously, and how to just take a deep breath, take a moment of stillness, connect with life force energy, that pulsating energy that exists within us all. I think it's become stronger since you and this person have met or come into contact with each other. So Spirit, what is in the collective's person's heart for them? What's in the collective's person's heart for them, Spirit? I'm literally seeing like a heart. I saw this kind of heart and like an actual heart just beating. Their heart beats for you. I mean, it beats because they're alive, but it's like maybe they have never felt this alive. I don't think they knew that love could make you feel alive like this. Oh my gosh, and also I just saw, like, you know how in The Grinch he talks about how his heart size grew 3 sizes? That's what I'm saying. Like, this person was like, oh, my heart is black, or my heart is like, it's not beating, like, it, you know what I mean, the metaphorical sense. But you, like, all of a sudden it started beating again, or all of a sudden it grew a little bit more. It's like something awakens. You like removed a blockage of an artery in their heart space. Because you're magical. And you're like love embodiment itself in its purest form. You've allowed your seed of love to grow. You've allowed your connection with creation, with oneness, to be seen on the outside by people in the ways that you interact, or the ways that this person admires you. They admire the way you interact with people. They admire the way you listen. They admire the way that you give advice. It's like everything about you is magical to this person. And I don't think this person believed in magic truly, but it's like they're like, oh, you. If anyone was to be magic, it would be you. So what is in the collective's person's heart for them, Spirit? What's in the collective's person's heart for them? Ooh, girl. Innovation, new creation. So they see literally what I was just saying. Like, do you understand? They see creation, that seed of love, that seed connected to oneness, truth, love that you have brought forth. They can see that. They can feel that. And that energy radiates. It's magical. It's like undeniable. Like, they would believe that you could put light in your palms. They would believe that you had the ability to, like, heal. You have a special connection with animals This person very much admires that about you, because it shows that your spirit is trustworthy, that it is honest. Because if animals are drawn to you and children are drawn to you, it's like, there's a hair, I gotta get this hair. They recognize the holiness of you in your existence and what it brings to the people around you and the people that you contact with. It brings abundance. They can see the abundance in you, just in your movements, just in your mannerisms. And if they haven't seen you in person, by the way you speak to them, by the way that you encourage other people, by the way that you put your words together or explain how you're feeling about something. They've never experienced someone so open. So we're gonna read, ooh, in your aura, you have this purple hue in your aura, and it's this like, this pulsating depth, peaceful, comforting, wise energy that you just pour out. I'm seeing a lot of purple, so you could work with the violet flame or alchemy. You could be a literal alchemist, or maybe you've helped this person see that within themselves as well. So we got, so innovation, new creations. The priestess of the mind extends her hands upward, the light from her palms sending 2 hawks flying in opposite directions. Beautiful golden orbs hover over and around her head, marking a time of great confidence and mental activity for you. You're being guided by spirit to explore new directions of invention and creation. Ooh. You inspired this person to create more. I think maybe this person didn't know what their craft was, or what something that they could be put into the flow state with by doing was. But I think that you've opened up, like I said, there's like a pathway of like, oh, let me try something new, let me try something different, let me feel into this and see what really pours out of my own well of creation. I think you've inspired them to do that. So it says your invention may come in the form of a wide variety of endeavors, such as a new business, a medical discovery, a new computer game, or the founding of a charitable agency. Anything from a musical composition to a real estate development could be among the types of innovations springing to your mind at this time. You may even be thinking about going to school for a special degree or certification. So it's like, I think they might be having a difficult time trying to decide what path to take, but it seems like hang on, I'm trying to read this. It's like they're getting these new ideas, but it seems like there's like that voice of self-doubt, or there's that voice saying that like, oh, maybe not this, or oh, maybe that's not right. But the priestess's heart center glows with confidence. You awakened a certain confidence within this person, even if it was just to get out of bed one more time, or get out of bed a little bit more, you know what I mean? Or to go and take care of themselves in some way, or to take an extra shift at work. It's like there's some sort of inspiration within this person to just keep going, to take things day by day. I think this connection has illuminated the energy of there's possibilities in this world, or there's other things I can try, or there's new ideas that can come up. It's like it's just, you've inspired this person and they've inspired you as well to go toward your own endeavors. But I think they have a quiet confidence that's rising within them that maybe they haven't fully come into, but it's like slowly but surely it's happening. Okay, let's get some cards. So Spirit, oh, look what I broke. The Lovers. They love you, girl. They just love you. I think the message, I think the title of this reading is going to be The message is very clear. This person loves you. Like, it's like, if there's one thing this person is clear on, is that they love you, is that their feelings for you are strong, even if they're hiding them or keeping them to their self. And I don't mean to make you delulu, but I don't think this person has told a lot of people that they love them before. So it might be difficult for them to say it all the time, but it's definitely there. I think, and especially if you're not in like face-to-face contact with this person, when you come into contact with this person, you're going to see how much they love you based on the way they act around you. I get the sense this person is very, they have like a very serious demeanor, but it's like also soft-spoken energy, like in the way that they kind of hover on your skin with touches a little bit longer, or in the way that they just kind of like linger and stare at you a bit longer, or they do little acts of service things for you. I think, and those are some of the ways that it's gonna like show. I think they're gonna be like a watcher of you, like seeing you flourish, seeing you glow. It's like they're not gonna be able to take their eyes off of you when you're doing that. I think those are some of the ways you're gonna be able to tell in person. I think this person might try to hide this because of how strong it is, how illuminating it is for their heart. Sorry, my dog's getting comfortable and he's moving my mirror. But that makes sense. That goes along with the reading. It's like the more they get comfortable, I always try to find a message. But it's like it'll take them some time to get comfortable really being, I don't want to say honest, but being open with their emotions and how they feel, because it might be easier for them to show you physically by acts of service or by light touches, like I said, or lingering stares. I'm also getting this like image of like this person having to like take a moment away after being in your presence, or like, oh, give me a second, I'm gonna go to the bathroom or something like that, and then they like go to the hall or go somewhere else where you're not there, and like they just have their hand over their heart and they're like they just have to like take a breath because of how intense it is. And it's like they try to hide what this looks like, try to hide this on the outside, so when they take that moment, they're like finally like, okay, I can take a breath for a second, and holy moly, it's really crazy. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Like it's kind of a nerdy energy like behind the scenes, but they're not going to show that to you because it's like they're very defensive when it comes to their feelings, their emotions, what their heart wants. But it's like their heart is just like I said, the Grinch, it just grows every time they see you, every time they encounter you. Lots of text messages, and this person might have also ghosted you before. It's like even over the phone, there's like this this energy of intensity that maybe in the past they weren't really ready to feel, so it was easier to ghost, or it was easier to go quiet, or something like that. Okay, so let's continue. So Spirit, what is this person feeling about the collective? What can you tell us about what this person is feeling towards the people watching? I just heard like nervous gasps, or like the nervous farts. Like if they get nervous, they might have to go to the bathroom. They might get stomach issues. Like when I get nervous, my tummy does little flippies. So they might get some butterflies or some toots. Yeah, this is like a slow moving energy of like coming towards you because they want to be ready. They want to feel like worthy of you. And it's not that they're not worthy of you now. It's like something within themselves is kind of telling them like, oh, it's not ready yet, or oh, I still have work to do. I still have things I need to work on, things I need to create in my life. I want to be more confident when I come towards you. I want to be like that knight. I want to be literally the knight. I want to come to you correct and have something to offer you, something substantial, something stable. So yeah, they're coming, but it might take a little bit. It might take a while for them to kind of have the confidence to fully pursue you in the way that They really want to. So they might be very much in and out, or they might come in and be like, oh, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're okay. I hope you're well. Or just how are you? What's going on in your life? That type of stuff. Yeah, but this is what their goal is. The 10 of Pentacles. Their goal is to have that wish fulfillment with you, that like, just to have a life with you. And that can look different. Some people want kids, some people want the whole marriage thing, their husband marriage in the air. They just want that commitment energy, that we're in this together, we're in a partnership energy, and we're going to do it forever. And we're going to build a stable foundation, and we're going to build a whole life, have the whole 9 yards. So what is in this person's heart for the collective, Spirit? What's in this person's heart for the collective? They might be scared too. I don't think it's going to stop them, because slowly but surely they're working towards some stuff. Yeah, they're very much, they have a lot of overthinking energy here. They're up at night having all these thoughts. They're, like I said, remember when I said the head and the hands energy? It's like they wish it didn't have to take this long, because they don't want you to move on. Yeah, and one of the literal channeled messages from them, it says, please don't move on. I think that scares them, that someone else is going to feel that depth or that love that they felt from you, that you're going to like pour that into another connection or pour that into somebody else. I think it's very scary for them to think that like things could end and then that like y'all are just strangers. And I think that might be a fear for you as well. Yeah, it's just they can't, it's like they're not accepting this connection yet, because they still feel like they need more time. They're not in the right headspace right now to give you what you want. And it might seem to you like they're like, oh, well, okay. Like it is what it is, but really I think they're in some inner turmoil. But it says power over difficulty, so it seems like even though they are feeling this kind of chaos or this overthinking or these fears or hoping that you don't move on, it's like they still are kind of reclaiming their power through that. And I think that's a lot because of you, because of the possibility of this 4 of Wands, of this success, of this celebration energy with each other that you could possibly have in the future, even if it's not right now. It's something that's moving. I feel like Spirit is also orchestrating things behind the scenes. And they may be trying to offer you little tiny glimpses into it, like just to see if you or this person is ready. And I don't think that maybe either of you are really completely ready. There's still some things needing to be worked on right now. It's very hot. But I think you're both getting there. But I think that there's a lot of truths that Spirit is placing in front of this person and your eyes. I think on the energy of you, collective, watching this, you might have kind of fallen into old patterns, or it's like y'all are mirroring each other. As their patterns are being illuminated, it's like, oh, yours are coming back to be like, oh, have you healed this? Is this something that you've actually let go of? Or are we going to continue another cycle here? It's like, as you're doing this healing work, they're doing their own healing work as well. So it's important to realize, even if this energy is not coming in right now, or it seems like they're pushing away the possibility of a reconnection or a reunion, it's important to remember that this is a process, and that Spirit is taking care of it, and the heart is being awakened. And this is a process that takes time. So Spirit, what is in this person's heart? Yeah, they want to take care of this connection. They want to work on themselves, work on this connection. They want it to be successful. They don't want it to be like a one-off, or they don't want it to be something that fizzles out. So they're doing a lot of inner work right now, primarily for this connection. But it's like, I think they think it's just for the connection, but also it's like they're transforming and they're healing and they're kind of building something for themselves as well. They're learning a lot right now. So Spirit, what can you give the collective about how this person feels right now? Yeah, they didn't want to take that leap in the past. It was too scary. They might have even literally told you, it's better to run away, or I feel like running away is just the best option for me, or I don't want to face this, or I don't want to look at that, or don't talk about this deep stuff, whatever. But it's like, I think now they're starting to see the possibilities. They're starting to see, okay, maybe this is something I should take this leap in, because maybe it is worth it to go on this journey within myself and do this inner work, so that essentially you can like reap the rewards, not only for love and reunion, but also for your own inner peace, your own inner healing. Oh my gosh, and again, on the bottom of the deck, for this celebration. Okay? All right, let's see. What other cards should we do? Let's see. Shall we do some light seers? Get some closing messages? Spirit, can you give us some closing messages about how this person feels about the collective? How does this person feel about the collective right now, Spirit? It's literally, I keep seeing in my head, just on period, literally there's a period at the end. It's just like, they love you. I love you, period. It's almost like they wish that nothing else mattered. Like they wish that all their own stuff, it could just go away, that they could just take you away, and y'all could just be free together and have a life together, run away together, and just like be happy. But it's like they know that they have to work through their own inner turmoil. They can't run away from themselves anymore, especially if they're going to come to you, because they want to come to you correct. They want to come to you in a way that is true, in a way that is like, I want to be worthy enough to be put in a locket and worn on your wrist, or on your neck, around your neck. Like I want to be worthy enough to like be seen with you, and just like, and that's also maybe has to do with their own inner self-worth issues of like feeling like they are not good enough, but they want to be their best self, the best version of themselves for you. They don't want to pull you into their chaos. They want to create something new with you. They want to create something real and stable and magical. Leap of faith. They want this new beginning. They don't want to fall back into old patterns with you. It's almost like they don't want you to see them as they're wrapped up in this energy. They don't want you to see them like that. They want you to see them as this strong, stable being, this strong, stable masculine, that can just like, that's confident in themselves, that's reclaimed their own power. They really care about what you think about them. So whenever you speak to them, be sure that you're speaking life over them and life over this connection, even if it's not going the way that you want. We always have to remember to be that have that center of love and that center of wisdom, because a lot of the masculines they're being guided by the feminines. They really care about what you think. So be very gentle in your approach and explaining things to them about their behavior. They don't want to feel attacked. What can you tell this collective about this person's feelings towards them? Spirit, what can you tell the collective about this person's feelings? Okay, we're going to take this just because it did flip out. Like this energy, it's like all these different parts of them, like they're trying so hard to reach toward this light. They're like, I want to get to you. I need to get to you. So I'm going to go through all these hoops. I'm going to climb, and I'm going to climb through the journey of myself. I'm going to find all these things within myself and heal, do what I need to do, because I can't be without your light. I can't not have you in my life. How's this collective person feeling towards them right now, Spirit? How's this collective person feeling towards them? I can't wait to be with you. They just are like, I can't wait to be with you. I can't wait to be with you when all these blockages are gone, when all these barriers that I've placed around my heart and that you've placed around your heart, that we've placed from each other, in front of each other, like, I can't wait until those are all gone and we can just be with each other. That's all I want. How's this person feeling about the collective? How's this person feeling about this collective? Yeah, they're gonna climb. They're gonna take the necessary steps inwardly and outwardly to get to you. They want you to chase them. They want you to. But it's important to remember that you're the divine feminine. If you are the divine feminine, you don't chase, you attract. Sometimes we got to get in our masculine energy, but we do that towards our life, right? Like the things we want to bring into our life, the habits and the goals that we want to do. We don't chase after no man, okay? Regardless of gender, we don't chase, we attract. But they want you to chase. They definitely do. Because it's like they liked that energy. Maybe you've pulled back from that some, but you used to be very much a chaser, very much a pursue you first, or I'm gonna message you first, I'm gonna call you first, I'm gonna do this first because I just want to talk to you, I just want to hug you, I just want to love you. And they love that. They love a lot of attention. Though it did get overwhelming because they never experienced that before. I think it also was a mirror for you to realize might have some codependency, or I might have some anxious attachment, or I might have this, or there's patterns that are being lit up right now for the both of you. But they want you to chase them because they love your energy. They want to feel like desired by you. But it's important. You should not always be the one giving and giving and giving and giving. It has to be balanced. And that's another reason this person is taking a slow approach, because they don't want to come in how they have in the past, where they just come in for a little bit, it's fiery, or it's just whatever, and then they disappear. They want to come correct. And Spirit is not going to let them come in raw either. They have to find stability in their life, stability in themselves. And it's important for you to set boundaries, healthy boundaries. Don't allow those red flags to just stay up. You got to call that stuff out. You got to say, okay, this isn't in alignment with me. I think you have. You might have said something to them where you're like, this isn't working for me, or this is not what I want from a connection. I deserve more, or something like that, or I want consistency, I want balance. Whatever it was that you voiced to this person about this connection. Girl, I said this reading was going to be short. We're almost at 50 minutes. Okay. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, I think this connection also kind of showed the both of you where you need to set boundaries. And maybe where you're letting things just fly over the radar. I think this is the first time this person has really wanted to work for a connection. And I mean work on themselves for a connection. Ultimately, it's for themselves. But I think the things that you illuminated within them and the things they illuminated within you too, like I said, this is a mirror. It is like the first time that they actually want to heal or grow or change, or look at their heart and look at the barriers that they've placed around their heart and around their cup of love. Is their cup of love even full? Like, they never asked themselves that. You kind of help this person see a new perspective. You also help them want more than what they had thought that love was supposed to be. You showed them a true love, potent love. Spirit, can I get one more card for what this person is feeling for the collective? It's like, I think this connection might be at a standstill. But this is showing me, like, you see how content she is? It's like they're very much safe in their fantasies. They're very much safe, like, oh, I'm gonna go lay in bed and go to sleep. Let me just dream about my person, or let me just think about them tonight. They don't realize every thought that they have about you. It's like weaving this thread. It's connecting, it's helping the thread stay connecting, it's manifesting something. I think this person is very much safe in their fantasies of you right now. So they might not be coming forward, but it's like they're seeing all of these possibilities here. They're dreaming. And whether or not they know, it's manifesting something. It's bringing something into creation. And I think you're doing the same. Honestly, girl, I think, and if you're not a girl, I just say girl, because, you know, like, girl, you know. But But yeah, they're very much in their thoughts, very much in their fantasies. Because you're just everything. You're beautiful, you're passionate, you're magical, exciting. You might be the first exciting thing that they've had in their life for a while, for years maybe. But I think that what's beautiful about that is that in the excitement that they see in you, it's igniting the excitement that they have in themselves, and it's helping them reach for that light that they have within. Remember the sacred mirror, because they want this Four of Wands. Ooh, they're passionate about you, girl. They want something. Okay, I think I'll do some of these and then we'll close off the reading. Hopefully it'll be under an hour. We've got 10 minutes, so we'll see. We'll see the vibes. Yeah, you taught this person about love. You taught them about that love. I'm talking that love. I'm talking black love, which you don't have to be black, but and this person probably isn't. You could be in an interracial connection, but when I say black love, I mean that it's that wise love, that tender love, that transformative love, the love that connects you to spirit type of love. And you could do that with any skin tone, but you know we all originated from a black woman, so I don't know. I was thinking about that earlier. I was researching it. Yeah, apparently we all came from a black woman. That's where the oldest DNA was traced to, woman in Africa. And I was also researching about the coils in our hair and how they can hold DNA, hold sacred knowledge. They're like antennas to spirit. They're also protection as well. But okay, just went on a little tangent. And don't get upset if you're not a person of color, okay? We're all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful interpretations of the Great Spirit. We're all connected to that one source energy. Ooh. Oh, you made him feel like a king. You made him feel like someone powerful, someone with status, someone balanced, someone respectable. They're like, oh, I could be that. And you could be their lover. So Spirit, what can you tell us about, what can you tell us about this connection? One more, please. What can you tell the collective about this connection? Girl. They wanna marry you. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. I wanna read The King. The song The King by Sarah Kinsley could be significant. They want to be the king of your heart. Ooh. Because you already awakened their heart. You're the queen of theirs. Or maybe even more than that. They might put you on a pedestal. Okay? They might put you on a pedestal. So, if our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, okay, first thought, they kind of want to possess you, dominate you. They want to be in control of you, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't, you're too young. So through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the king. Okay, so this is also giving me, you kind of are like a voice of reason for this person. It's like they have something going on, they come to you, they talk to you about it, and it's like you kind of bring them back to this peaceful space, or you help them see it through the lens of wisdom rather than impulse. I think that you also make them want to be a leader. Like the feelings they have, see, when you fall in love with the divine feminine, you want to rise because you see them and you're like, oh, that's a goddess, that's power, that's beautiful, that's everything. I need to rise up so I can be worthy of this woman or this person. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, they're gonna do the work because they see it in you. They see this in you. They think you're timeless in your beauty. Guys, this person, when they look at you, like, you know that phrase where it's like, I looked at them and all the time stopped. Everything stopped. Like, it was love at first sight. It was just like everything aligned in that perfect moment at 2:22. Or like they lose track of time when they have conversations with you. You go into spiritual time zone when you're with each other, when you're in contact with each other. And that is something that they cannot find everywhere. What was that? All right. And can we get the obvious? Honey, they want to marry you. They want commitment. I think they were scared of commitment. And they might have even said that to you. They might have said, like, I don't think I can commit to anybody. I don't think this is, like, possible for me. Or, I don't know. Like, they were so on the fence about it. But the more they sit in their energy, in their heart, and the more they fantasize, it's like, oh, yeah, that's mine. That person's mine. Don't you get it? What's not clicking, Stevie? It's not clocking to you, okay? It's not clocking. Do y'all know what that's about? But, yeah. This person loves you. They see the wish fulfillment with you. You're basically like everything to them. Okay? Oh my gosh. We have made it before an hour. I think I can stop the reading and it'll be okay. Alright. So, yeah. I think that's where we're gonna end it. Basically, this person's obsessed with you and you've activated their heart in ways that it's never happened before. So give them time. Give them space as they need it. Send them love from afar if you need to. And just work on yourself. Bring your goals into fruition. And everything will work out. Okay? I'm going to get off of here. But thank you so much for sharing this space with me. For coming here and letting me channel your beautiful little lover. Because they love you so much. And yeah, as always, peace and blessings are manifesting for you. Okay? Bye!